Oh Lord, this is gonna be on one of those flipping nights. Bareback. There we go. So how's everybody doing tonight? So there we go for a little bit before we get into the big chit chat. There we got two in here. Three there, Space Cadet Robert.
Oh God, damn! My name don't
Robert,
spread like wildfire.
Lisa the chap, anybody like to come up? You more than welcome.
Yeah, everybody was over at gym. Now they want to come raid you.
Shit. Yeah, man. Almost had a major catastrophe there.
Yeah. Well, I can say this: you are literally down in the basement now
Robert, how the hell did you beat us over here?
because I'm quick.
Apparently.
There's a quick. There's a see. I was on gyms and I got kicked off. I went back, then I got put on down in the
Yeah, you
basement.
doing, Tupac?
And then he decided he didn't want to have nothing to do with me, so I said I'll just come over with Steve. Oh damn, Steve does got fire going in the fireplace. Looks like
Look at that.
damn.
Look at that floor, too. That floor looks good.
Yep,
That looks nice, Steve.
yep.
You made quick work of that floor.
Only took me like 2.5 hours.
You know
Two and a
the
half,
thing
3 hours,
is,
something like that.
the thing is how many cuts did he have to make the pieces? You know whatever. Because if he hadn't
18
cut
cut.
certain, damn. Now, did it go from the wall where the fireplace is to the wall behind you, or did it stop?
It stopped right there because that's where I ran out.
Well, that's not bad. Nope. The thing is just coming up with some more for free because ain't no telling what all that would cost.
This
So it's gonna
this
come
lamp
cheap.
is expensive.
Yep.
Yeah, that stuff's not cheap. I'm seeing it at the store.
Yeah.
Not cheap.
Yeah. But it depends on where you buy it at too, in the county you live in. All that
They,
other crap.
Robert, they sell it at Home Depot.
Well, I would rather go to Floor and Decor and buy it before I go to Home Depot. Because at least Floor and Decor, they try to
Okay,
help you. Home Depot and people just like Lowe's, they don't give a damn.
I've had a few people that have helped me at Home Depot, and a few Home Depot who they've done shit.
Yep. Just like, Lowe's does not have self checkout. Home Depot has self checkout, and if ain't nobody over there at the little whatever they call that counter, it's like just like Walmart. Walmart's got
The
two different
Lowe's
sections.
here in Ohio got self checkout.
Yeah, yeah. For a while there, Walmart closed self checkout down to only using a card because they said there was a coin shortage.
Yeah, I was part of that coin shortage. I was hoarding them.
Yep.
Well,
I mean, I've been at a scrapyard and I've gone through cars and I'm like, good God, the amount of change people leave in them cars, they just don't get it. The amount of money it costs to mine the copper to make a damn penny.
Robert,
Yeah,
when we cleaned out my grandparents, there was at least $500 at least in change alone.
damn. Yeah. But the thing is, with these coin cashing machines, if that coinage is of vintage era, or if it's not clean, or if it's got real bad nicks in it, them damn machines are kicking back. And they don't even know when you put a foreign coin in. I have damn had foreign coins come back out. I'm like, where the hell did coin come from? But yeah, yeah,
Somewhere I do have some British pounds
yep.
from when I went
Nah,
to Scotland.
yeah,
Depending
yeah,
on the age of them, they might be worth something.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because I have gone and dropped a quarter in a damn drink machine and kept spitting it back out. And I'm like, what the fool? I finally dropped it on the floor. I'm like, and then I looked at it, I'm like, somebody, it did,
Seven.
it was a pure 1964 silver quarter. I'm like, damn.
I want to say they're probably about 17 years old now.
Mm-mm-mm. Yeah. And all these places now that are doing money exchange, they know they're suffering.
Oh yeah.
Telling what percentage of the world is not suffering and what percentage of the world is still their 100% operations. You know, it's just like bears. Bears are hibernating right now. Apparently, though, somebody's wanting a percentage of the world to go into hibernation, and
Mm-hmm.
then while we are in hibernation, they gonna do stupid stuff. Then it's gonna be
Yep.
like, but whatever. Just like somebody told me the other day, Biden's talking about those who draw Social Security and retirement. He wants to take the Social Security disability away from them. I'm like, that motherfucker better leave my damn check alone because what I'll draw on retirement won't do shit. There ain't enough money to make a damn dog happy. and that's once a month.
No, all Biden's wanting to do is take it away and keep it for himself.
Well, I hope they can say what they want to, but I hope them. Boy, I don't get. Oh hell no! I gotta keep my mouth shut because we on live. But it's just ridiculous. Because there's gonna come a day when his butt ain't gonna wake up. That day is not too far off.
I was going to say, Robert, that day's going to be soon.
Yeah.
Yep.
That day will come. I can guarantee that.
Because God put us, God put us.
It is for sure.
Yep. God has a set time for every one of us to be on that planet, and when He decides to call us home, boom. Now, it just depends on how He's gonna call us home. Now, unfortunately, like my mama, she decided to end her term prematurely.
Oh, I'm sorry, Robert.
Yep. And I didn't know it. My mama sat on her mama's bed, pulled the trigger.
Yeah.
And that shit.
Well, I had a damn good friend of mine that I claimed as a brother that decided to hang himself. So I know what you're going through.
I mean, because people gonna say, well, if you're gonna kill yourself, do it quickly. It's like, but like I said, God don't like that. God had a certain amount of time for you to be on this earth, be it 1 second or 100 years.
Yep.
But it's just like somebody told me the money on this planet, God is letting us use it. Because there's gonna come a day when God's gonna look at all these idiots who are up in Washington D.C. and gonna be
Yeah, I had a neighbor, he tied a plastic bag around his head and suffocated himself.
Damn.
That's stupid.
Yep.
I know.
Hang yourself is one thing. Suffocate yourself with a bag.
He
Yep.
married with 4 teenagers.
Damn. It's just like that guy I just seen that YouTube video on where he had trouble with the Internal Revenue Service.
And 2 of them, Robert, are twins.
Damn. And the thing is, when people are that out of their mind, they don't think that it does not. Life insurance will not pay. They will not pay for a funeral.
She had to wait like almost 2 years to get anything out of the insurance.
Well, it's a miracle she got in. It's a miracle she got anything because most life insurance policies will not pay.
He worked for the state, so.
Well,
my neighbor over here committed suicide last Thanksgiving, and he was all messed up. Him and his wife were in a car accident like 4 years ago. They were in a Fiero and got hit head on by a semi, and the wife died, and he was in a coma for about 4 months, and then he was just never right.
Yep.
And like he couldn't form any new memories. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie 50 First Dates, but that's a real thing.
Yep.
And but he took all of his pills, left a note, took all of his pills, and that was it.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
And then,
how's everybody doing?
How's it going, Tupac?
What's up, Tupac?
Good. Yeah, yo, I'm good. But speaking of that, we had a friend. I've been on YouTube for like 5 years. We had a friend on YouTube. He got bullied so bad he killed himself. He was 20-something years old. It's Kirby Locks. He's still on YouTube. Like if you look him up, he got bullied. He was young. He had to take care of his brother and sisters. Parents died. Moved in with his grandparents. And everybody trolled him so bad. They called his grandparents, called his job, and he was 20-something years old.
Yeah, well.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, well, he didn't do it on YouTube, but He did it the next day, and we're off of YouTube, and yet it was crazy.
Yeah.
The parents did a GoFundMe, and people were like, "Oh, it's fake! It's fake!" No, it wasn't fake because the kid hasn't. Because I've been on YouTube 5 years. I've seen people fake pregnancies, abuse, scamming, fucking everything. But I knew this kid, he didn't fake this shit.
Nope.
There was a.
I was just trying to relate to your story.
There was a kid in New Jersey, college kid. He got bullied so bad at college, he jumped off the bridge into the river.
Well, that's what happened. He hit a tree. It was either the tree or the bridge. I can't remember where he ran his car off. Guy was only 20-something years old. Had to take care of his brother and sister, his grandparents.
Yeah.
And get bullied on YouTube. Oh, yeah. People would go to his house, drive by, threaten him, call his job. Oh, yeah. His name's Kirby Locke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, thanks for having me on. It's awesome. I was streaming earlier. I had 30 people in my chat, but it was stupid. It was like 10 trolls. 10 trolls.
Yeah. Some people are just nuts.
Yep.
Well, I'm going to tell you this. I don't know if you guys know this chick, Rosie Wren, on YouTube. I don't know if you know her.
Well, Steve, does that ring a bell?
No, Rosie Wren. Yeah.
Never heard.
Well, anyway, this chick, when I first met her 2-3 years ago, I met her on YouTube. She was cool. And then I caught her lying, like saying, I'm married to Kyle Ren from Star Wars. I'm pregnant with his baby. And it's like, dude, Kyle Ren isn't real. It's just a fucking name. And then she was telling people, oh, I had a miscarriage. I lost my kids in a car crash. Bam, bam, bam. Then the other, what was it, this morning? Oh, I had a miscarriage, and the white Tupac killed my kids, made me stressed out. Like, dude, these people do shit for anything on YouTube. Like this chick, literally, if you check out Rosie Red, streams in her room all day long. So, I mean, I know people have faked and baked, abuse, pregnancies, eBay for money for toilet paper, gas money. I don't know if you know Dr. Fish and Air Bear. Biggest scammers on YouTube.
Justin?
Yeah.
Wow. I can believe the toilet paper one, but
yeah,
for gas,
well, she called people for tampons, and if somebody canceled the membership, they bitch at them. They got Barbie Girl. There's this girl named Barbie Girl. Barbie Girl fucked with them for a bit, and they struck her channel down, and they extorted her for $75. I'll give you your channel back for $75.
That's crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, and the other night, I don't know.
Get her?
Yeah, oh yeah. What's that?
Did they get her? Because that's illegal.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know. Just watch out for Dr. Fish and Bear Bear. Oh yeah, I caught them the other night. Like I trained this guy how to live stream, do everything, but he started e-begging. Like if you want to be a mod in his chat, you'd have to pay. You'd have to super chat him.
That sounds.
And the other night, I caught his cool
right
That sounds familiar, Steve.
Yeah.
Yep.
So White Tupac. Yeah.
Well,
you got bars?
Yeah. What's that?
I said, do you have bars? I wonder why you used the name. Wonder why they called you White Tupac.
Oh, it's because I earned that name before I started YouTube. The shit I've been through. I'm from Canada.
I didn't know if it was because you could spit bars or what.
Well, I can, but it had nothing to do with spitting bars. It's the shit I did before I started YouTube.
Right. Okay.
I earned the name.
Did that involve rapping?
No. It's the illegal shit I did back in the day. Like,
oh, okay.
Do you know anything about Canada? Do you know anything about Canada?
No.
Do you know the king?
Not much.
You know that serial killer, Paul Bernardo? You ever hear him? And Carla Mocha?
Nah.
No.
Well, look him up. I did time in that fucking prison for almost 2.5 years. So the shit I did, selling drugs, like that's how I got the name. But yeah,
that I used to cut grass for that did I think it's 15 years in federal prison.
Yeah, I believe it.
Supporting drugs.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yep.
There's Paul.
But yeah, you gotta watch out.
Get a cup of coffee.
Oi, Sparky's back. Oi.
Do I see whipped cream?
No, it's frothy milk. Frothy milk.
Yep.
Frothy milk.
Yeah.
Hey,
Look at
look what
that.
Steve's got. Sparky, look what Steve's got.
I know. I like it. I want it.
I think Sparky needs a wood fireplace.
Nah.
I do. I want a fireplace.
Now, Steve, did they come out and examine that fireplace real well?
The owner inspected it.
Yeah.
Well,
It said it was good to burn in, so
no.
guess what I'm doing?
As long as you've got a good
Fire
draft
going.
off it, as long as you've got a good suction draft, you're fine.
Oh yeah, I've done been outside and you can see the smoke coming up through the chimney.
I bet it's warm down there.
Oh, it's warm.
Yep.
Yeah. The only one problem is, Steve, don't go standing too close to the fire. You may get sucked off.
No, if I burn, I might get blown up.
No.
He may roast.
Roast.
Yep.
I like a coal fire and I like a wood fire. I really do.
Yep.
I love wood fires. That was awesome.
You ain't gonna believe how I got it started.
Petrol.
No.
Rolled up newspaper and a lighter.
Nope.
Fire log.
Gas. You have gas.
Nope.
Gas and propane for heat.
Scraps of the flooring.
Yeah. Well, why not? Yeah, they're dry.
Oh, this is compressed paper,
That's it.
and it burns hotter than shit. Let me tell you.
Yep.
No. Now y'all just gotta get that gas insert for that fireplace in the other room.
In the living room, yep.
Yeah, get a gas starter. We can just throw the logs on there and start the fire, and then cut the gas off.
Mine's propane.
One upstairs has to be pure gas. It has to be gas logs, gas. You know what I mean?
Oh, so there's no chimney.
It's
Check
not
this out,
a open flue.
Check it
Don't get me
out, boys.
wrong. I mean, you open the flue and you see the sky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But the landlord said that one upstairs has to be
Look at mine.
a straight gas because it don't have a hearth.
Yeah.
A hearth.
Mm.
The
It
See
don't
that
have
place?
a-
Look at that.
they don't have that.
Yeah. That's nice, Tupac. Is that gas?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it is.
That's nice.
Mm.
Does that have a fan on it or no?
Mm.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know
I
that's
I had one of those.
Mm.
They're
Well,
nice.
The other day, somebody's on about a fire, and we've had to now discuss it with them.
Ooh.
They've got an open fire, basically pit in the living room with a chimney over it, and they want to put a spit roast and an oven next door to it. And I said, yeah, you can do that, no problems at all. There shouldn't be no issues. They've got it built, they've got it installed, not an issue. They cook a chicken within half an hour.
Damn.
Hey, check this out for a heater, though. Check this out, boys. Look at this. Look at that for a heater on my wall.
What the hell? Oh, no.
Yeah, that's
Wasn't
a
that
heater.
That's a infrared heater, that. Infrared.
Sparky, wasn't that expensive
What's
though?
next?
Sparky?
What's that? Inexpensive. About just over 9,000 UK money.
9,000?
Yeah, for the whole
Oh,
kit.
okay.
Holy fuck.
That's not too bad
And
considering.
that includes the oven, built everything. But the oven goes up to 500C.
500 degrees Celsius.
The Fahrenheit is around about 932 Fahrenheit.
Damn, that's hot.
About 800 Fahrenheit.
Yeah. So yeah.
And
You could put a whole pizza in it. You could put a pizza in it. Within 1 second, it's cooked on the hot rocks, on the hot plate, on the actual stone.
damn. Because there are people, there are pizza places that have actual wood burning
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
oven, wood burning pizza ovens, but they have to have it. But the thing is, they have to let.
I had a wood stove.
Yep. Then they got them
I had a wood
pellet
stove
stoves.
one time, but I couldn't.
But the thing is, like that fireplace Steve has, it has to have, unless it is built right under the other one, the flue has to be off to the side.
Yeah. But no, I've just got a message from him yesterday evening because I was in bed. And he just said, "Here, thanks for your advice. I've done it and sorted it, all working fantastic." And yeah, he got it done within the day. The engineer basically come along with sheets of metal and built it from scratch for the day, and it looked really nice.
Yep. No, I had family members one time. They had a coal burning heater in the house, and I'm like, "Good God Almighty!" But to find coal today to burn in that thing, yeah. It's just like, when they closed Battersea Power Station down and they had to rebuild the chimneys to make them look like the real ones, but they used fiberglass or something because they didn't.
Battersea Space Stations now become flats and become a studio for events.
Because when they was flying, what was the name of that pig? That he broke free and they had to shoot him down. And I'm like, good God, man, they ain't no telling what they paid for that pig.
Yeah.
A lot. If it's a big pig, a lot of money, Robert.
Yep. Yeah. I forgot what they named that pig. I had to look that up. But they gave him a name, but I said he broke free of the moorings, and somebody, I forgot what they said they shot him down with, because they showed one guy with a rifle looking through the scope. So if he's broke free, they shoot him.
So yeah, this is what he's put. He said he reached up to his temperature of 500 C. It's got a 4-inch thick slab of concrete, a piece of concrete in the bottom. It has enough capacity to fit 15 trays of basically food, which is quite nice. And it's one side of the fire is really nice, and one right side of it's really beautiful with a nice color. He's going to send me some photographs.
Yeah.
What's he going to do with 15 trays?
Well, the 15 trays is for food, so he can cook on it, so he doesn't need a stove.
Yep.
I mean, if it's just him and the family, what's he going to...
Well, he has his parties over. When the COVID's over, the party's going to kick him.
He's good. He's going to sell pizza out of it?
Well, not sell pizza, but he has his family over, and he has 23 of his family over. You've got pizza coming through the door. It's nice. It's really nice, actually. I'm just looking at it now. I'll say it's just going to be so.
So, was it your idea to build one, or?
I told him how to set it up. Basically, put a steel sheet between the fire brick, the square, because it's a massive square. It is a fire like a box, and slide it on. And the way he's done it, he's gone slightly over, but it's fantastic. 15 trays. The trays are only this big, so for food, it's fine. There's not an issue.
Yeah, it's kind of like a convection oven.
Yeah, well, it's going to be made out of coal and wood.
Yeah.
What's good too is the wood stove. That's good to cook off of.
Yeah.
I could probably build racks for this and whatnot, put in there and cook, on top of it.
I can see Steve doing that.
No.
Has anybody used the convection oven with Sabbath mode? It says Sabbath mode on it.
Oh, dear.
But like, damn, Gills from NCIS, he did his steaks cowboy way.
Yes, he did.
put the grate over the fire and let the damn fire actually cook steak.
He had a wood paddle and put the paddle over the fire.
Yep.
With sticks on it.
But yeah, remember back in the day, people that was the only way people had to cook. They had to get up early in the morning, get the fire going, and put all the
Absolutely, yeah.
And he did the same thing up at the safe house at the cabin.
Yep.
With Mike Franks.
But and they used to make them popcorn poppers you could put over the fire and pop.
Oh, I like popcorn. I like homemade air fryer popcorn.
Yep.
They still make those.
Now, I remember one time I was gathering wood. We was gonna have a weenie roast. Well, by accident, I grabbed some creosote treated wood, and I'm like, "Oh snap!" So no weenie roast that time because people don't think the type of wood you burn flavors your food.
Yeah, it does. You're right. You're right. Because you can't burn maple wood in a fucking fire.
Cherry wood you can. Nice. Cherry and hickory's nice.
Cherry, pecan, and mesquite.
Yeah, mesquite's nice.
Oh my God. You burn those in your house, and your house will smell good forever.
Yep.
If you burn apple wood chips, it smells good.
Yep. Now,
especially if you use it for a smoker.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, the best thing about having an open fire in the house is you can stick a tray on it, stick some holes in a bit of foil, put your meat on it, it smokes away.
Okay, so whoa, this is with a chimney in your house. You have to have a chimney. It's like a fireplace with a chimney that goes straight up.
Yeah, with a cowling, with a massive cowling on top of it.
Yeah.
The way he's got it, he's got 4 poles on his cowling. It's about 2 meters by 2 meters. It's really large.
But down here we have different fire wood stoves. You know what I mean? It's like a wood stove with a top, bang, it's sealed in. But the one right in the wall, those things are awesome. Fucking put a couple racks in that, boom.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are nice.
And then back when
I learned my lesson. No, wood. I was living in a house one time and I had a wood stove in there. I put too much fucking wood in there. I sweat balls all the one day for like fucking 4 hours. Had to walk around in my fucking underwear. And I'm like, what? I filled the box up. I'm like, because I never knew. I'm like, okay, just put wood in it. Keeps going. Boom. Next thing it's fucking harder than that's cutting there. I'm like, what?
Then they got those pellet stoves that burn them little bags of pellets.
Yeah, I never tried that. The one place I was going to move into, they wanted that. They had a wood stove with a pellet. I'm like, fuck that shit.
Because every now and then it would determine when it need to feed some more pellets in. But now we used to do what they call trail burgers. We would take the hamburger meat and stuff like that and put an aluminum foil. But we will wait till it was actual coals and then put all that on top.
Yeah. My teacher had to buy wood pellets by the yard in order to keep it dead all winter.
Yep.
Holy fuck.
Well, her house was over 100 years old, so.
Yeah. But I had a friend of mine one time, he was at work, and they called him up and said, well,
don't know what to think of it.
But like I said, a friend of mine, he was at work one time and they called him up. Somebody started a fire in the fireplace. Well, the chimney started getting cracks in the attic, and some damn embers got in the wrong spot because houses used to be built out of lighter pine, and you talk about some hot fire.
Yeah, you can do.
Oh yeah, and there's another wood you can't burn in the fireplace unless you got a glass door or a good screen that's popular because it pops.
Yeah.
And the same with pine. You can't burn pine in a fireplace either because it's electricity.
Yeah.
Go get a
how does pine smell when you burn pine wood?
Pine smells good. You just can't burn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless you got an enclosed firebox, because you don't want.
I'm trying to figure out what the neighbors are burning. but it smells horrible. Whatever they're whatever they're burning.
Andrew, is it an inside wood burner?
No, it's outside.
They might put coal in it too, mixed with the wood.
I have no idea.
Okay, who's the echo?
Coal.
Not me.
You're echoing, bro. You're echoing.
I've got nobody.
If it's outside, they're probably burning pine outside.
Yeah.
Coal smells bad when they burn it.
But there's
I love the coal.
but the thing is, there's different types of coal. You know, but like I said, but I learned the other day, like the power station we had here in Eatonton, they had to turn the coal from rocks to little fine powder, then feed it into the furnace.
Yeah, but it smells like a wood. It's got a wood smell to it, and it smells like what the hell is that?
But you know, the power plant we had here had one of the world's tallest smokestacks, 1,007 feet. Back in October 2016, CDI came and blew it up.
Yeah, we've had many times we've had the what's it called? We had smokestacks in Sheffield, and the thing is, you see, sometimes you have to remember that some of the smokestacks was there for doing not just coal, it was steam as well.
Yep.
Well, there's a garbage or cement plant about 40 minutes south of where I used to live. Get this, right exactly across the street from an elementary school.
Yep.
And you can smell it depending on which way the wind's blowing.
But now, see, there's certain things they burn, and they take the ash and add it to cement when they make the cement mix up, fire ash or something like that.
It's one of the biggest air polluters in New York State.
Yep. But
I was talking to someone yesterday about this. We've got in the UK, they're trying to get rid of all the cars by 20 whatever it's thing. It's 2025, 26 in the UK, all engines, which is fine. But the issue is the lorries can't go more than say 6 miles on some of the electric because it takes too much.
Yep.
And they've got a lot of problems at the moment to deal with.
Sparky, they don't have the technology isn't there to go 100% electric yet.
Well, you know that, and I know that, but you try and tell the government that.
Right. Tell California that, Andrew.
Yep.
Sparky, your government needs a slap in the face.
Yeah.
So does ours.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But it's the truth.
But
Yeah,
you know,
you said it.
now the one restaurant I can't believe they hadn't told in California to quit doing it is Burger King, because Burger King they cook their burgers over an actual open fire. But
Yeah,
No, not here. They call
Yeah.
it they do it on natural gas.
Well,
Yeah.
that's what they do here, Sparky. It's a gas grill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you walk by Burger King some days, it's like, oh my God, the smell coming off that thing. Like,
The smell of burger here is different to where you may be. The one we smell here is gone off buns.
Yeah. And the thing is,
I
and
smell
somebody,
it
and
every
somebody,
time I go to Lowe's. I smell that smell because it's literally yards from Lowe's store.
That's the worst smell ever because it smells like gone off feet as well. Sometimes it smells like Burger King.
Yep. But you know, and they are trying to get it to where they were places that were burning trash to generate heat to make electricity.
Yeah.
But there's some things you can't burn, and there's some things you can.
Yes, that is true, Robert. Very true.
Can't stick a whole TV on a You can't stick a whole TV on the what's that thing called? Oh, my brain's not working. Well, you can't stick a whole TV on the a fire, but some people do when they're burning things.
Yep.
Well, some people will burn anything.
Yep.
And everything.
I knew a lady I cut grass for. I had dug a damn telephone pole up out of the ground. She said, "Don't throw that away." She would throw it in the fireplace, and it was creosote treated.
Oh.
I'm like, good God Almighty.
I think it was in Florida. There was a telephone pole had been put alongside the road to replace. This guy thought it fell over, so he picks it up, straps it to the car, and starts driving to try to recycle it. Nobody's going to touch that thing.
Nope.
Because they know it's stolen property.
Because now all wooden telephone poles have to be pressure treated.
He tied it to the Sparky tied it to the top of his 4-door sedan.
And see, and pressure treated lumber used to have an arsenic in it. So if you got a splinter from an old piece of old school pressure treated lumber, if you didn't get that out of your body real quick, it would kill you because arsenic in it.
They just replaced power pole over here because somebody crashed into it.
Yeah.
Right in the bottom.
But yeah, they usually don't hit the top.
Yeah.
So Steve,
they usually can't reach the top, Andrew.
They usually don't do what?
I said, yeah, it's usually the bottom because they can't reach the top.
Yep, true.
Yeah.
But so what have you been doing today, Steve, besides doing your fire?
Moving shit.
Yeah, so.
Yeah. We heard as soon as you got through the floor the other night, you got your desk moved over there real quickly. Yeah. Now this is the damnedest thing. 1972, we went to see the Silly Lanier Bridge in Glenn County after they got hit. Well, we come back. I look behind my grandparents' house and I see all this smoke. I'm like, what the fool is this big old 2-story house? Totally engulfed. Somebody had tried to start a fire in the fireplace with gasoline.
Wow.
Yeah, okay.
Stupid.
Because I have used gasoline to start a fire in a fire barrel, and there was times if the air was just right, it would compress the fumes. And as soon as I threw something in there to light it,
Robert, right, a demolition guy in the UK, right, got poured. He basically sealed the house up, right, with silver foil tape, made it airtight as best he could. He poured gasoline down the chimney pot, right, into the building. He lit it. There's nothing left of the house. How does that happen?
Sparky, he was mentally unstable.
No, he's not. He's a demolition guy in the middle of nowhere, right? And then I thought it was a false story, but I'm reading it. It's not. Basically, no one realised he's pumped in so much, basically, gas in the building that it just exploded.
The thing is, the temperature, cold air makes the fumes settle. So there's more concentrated a fume base. And as soon as it sparks, the oncoming explosion is creating a pressure wave. Because they showed a damn tanker car full of propane. That joker exploded, and I think they said it got shot away from the damn track. I forgot how far they said that thing went traveling before it hit the ground. It was what they called a BLEVE, boiling liquid expanding vapor. And I have gone through fire piles, and I have found where people had thrown some little small propane tanks in there. I'm like, what the fool are y'all doing?
Being stupid.
A propane tank, if it does not relieve the pressure through that valve,
boom.
Yep. And the worst thing I've seen This guy was at this gas station one day. He was in the store. He had set the nozzle in the fill neck and walked away. And it's supposed to shut off when the gas hits that little piece in the nozzle. I seen gas all over the ground. I went in there. I said, "Y'all need to shut pump 13 off." Well, the guy come out there. I said, "Bubba, turn the ignition switch just enough to unlock the transmission and push the truck out of the way. Don't even fire that truck up."
If he did, he would have gone boom.
Yep.
Could have.
And it's like,
push it out of the way and close the gas door.
Yep.
Suffocate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because there are people who get out and don't realize a real cold day, gas fumes can't rise. And they start pumping the car, and they all of a sudden get a little static electricity. They tell you to discharge yourself before you touch that pump. Because cold weather, static electricity is more prevalent. I don't know. I used to lay laundry bags.
And if you're wearing if you're wearing denim jeans, then it's likely you could get static electricity just getting in and out of the car.
No.
Yep. If you get out of your car before you touch that gas pump, you touch the body of your vehicle.
Yep.
And charge yourself.
Yep.
Never, ever get back in your car when pumping gas.
Yep.
I've seen countless people not do that, and I've seen other more people smoke while they're pumping gas.
I'm bad about cigarette in the car while it's pumping.
Yep. No.
Light a cigarette in front of the pump.
And
I smoke while pumping gas.
And the thing is, also, I don't know if it's state or federal law, but anybody under the age of 16, a adult has to be there when they're pumping gas. They had to be supervised by an adult while they're pumping gas.
Because there's a thing in New York where you cannot smoke next to a gas pump.
Yep.
Well, that's nationwide. That's nationwide, Andrew. Not just New York. That's nationwide.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Andrew, I work on cars. I've worked on cars all my life.
Yeah.
And I've worked on fuel systems with a lit cigarette in my mouth. And have never, ever blown a car up or caught myself on fire.
Which is very good.
Now.
Because it's not the actual cigarette that will cause gas to explode. You can take an actual cigarette and put it out in gasoline.
It's the vapor.
If it hits and it sparks,
I see.
Not the cherry on the cigarette will not ignite gasoline.
Yep.
You can take a lit cigarette, stick it in gasoline, and put it out.
You got to have actual open flame.
Yeah.
But now, we had a law passed, I don't know if it's federal or state, but they was getting to the point people were buying gas and driving off and not paying for it. You would lose your license.
Oh.
Yeah, they did that here too.
Yep.
That's nationwide also.
Yep.
Now you're a
felony.
Yep. And there was a gas station I used to go to. This was the stupidest idea I've ever seen. They made it where you could play the Georgia lottery while pumping gas. I'm like, what in the hell were they thinking? There's somebody wanting to get...
Robert, talking about Georgia, what do you think about the election runoff?
I can't believe that shit. That's just, God, stupid. I tell you what, Monday, Trump, Loeffler, and Perdue came to Dalton, Georgia. The one person that knew they better not show their face there was Brian Kemp, the governor, because Trump had it out for him. Trump wanted his ass gone because of the elections back in November. And then Trump called the Secretary of State. And the Secretary of State for Georgia recorded that conversation and turned it into the news media. I'm like, but the thing
That's
is,
what it always happens, Robert. You know that.
But the thing is, I'm waiting to see if Biden does what he says somebody told me that he's going to do. He is going to look at people. He's going to look at people who draw retirement and Social Security disability. And apparently, he's want to take Social Security disability away.
That's not gonna That's not gonna fly.
Because the retirement I draw before taxes, please. And
There
that's
are
only one.
There are numerous veterans that are senators or congressmen that will vote against it. That I can promise you right now, on both sides of the aisle.
Because if they ever call me in the Social Security office and tell me they're gonna take my head, I'm visually impaired. I worked for 8 years to be able to draw off my own account. You got a problem with it? You better back your ass off. Don't take my
there's
money.
A group of nurses at a hospital near where I used to live, and they went under. And so this group of nurses is suing the hospital for back pay and the retirement plans.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And it's still in court 3 years later.
Yep. Yeah. I just say this. Depending on what kind of retirement plan you had local, state, and federal government. Then you had private entities. Either you did your IRA or you had a 401k plan. So, and then there's people out there that work and don't pay shit. So when the time comes for them to retire, they ain't gonna be able to draw nothing. They ain't gonna be able to draw Social Security or nothing because they didn't pay in. So,
well, I'll get paid, for the rest of my life because of my back. But
no.
Other than that, if you want to talk about a retirement type plan, I don't have anything. I have it back when I quit working because of my back, a full-time job. Before 401k was even thought of.
Yeah, because like I said, I work for the state of Georgia. They told me if I wanted to get my 30 years, I was gonna have to come up with at least $29,000 to give to the state to get my 30 years.
$29,000 for what?
To pay in, because I was $29,000.
Because you have to pay in. That's right.
But see, if I had gotten actual 30 years in, I would get a cost of living adjustment. But I fell short. So
you should have gotten one, because they did one several years ago before you were in the grandfather in.
Well,
if you're within so close of getting 30 years, they should allow you just to give it to you.
Well, if I at one time was the king of annual leave and sick time builder where I worked, I very rarely took time off whether we had no orders or if I was sick. Well, I quit. I drew that money out. But if I had stayed, the state of Georgia probably would have made me take time off because they knew they would have had to write me a big damn check, minus the taxes,
Yep.
because all my annual leave and sick time that I had built up.
Yeah, my uncle works for the state hospital system in New York, and every so often they make him take days off. They make him.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
Because they don't want to pay overtime.
Nope. Oh, and
Yeah,
that's another thing.
You don't want to pay that big ass check at the end of the year either.
Nope.
Exactly.
And the thing is, also, the state of Georgia, if we had big orders to fill for the military, very rarely, we had to prove that we needed to work overtime.
Well, now you would have had to, because you probably would have had people out because of the virus.
Well, but lo and behold, September, I don't know what day it was, but back in 2014, I wasn't there. They came in and told us they were closing the packaging department down. So we finished up what they called a J-spoon order. Then we had to run a half truckload of what they call a tray pack, which was a knife, fork, spoon, salt, pepper, and a napkin. So when we got through with that, those who could stay went back to the sewing department, because we also did certain federal contracts in sewing. And we also made the Georgia Department of Labor, the Georgia Department of Transportation safety vest. Well, lo and behold, that department started going down. Well, next thing I know, I get a letter from the Department of Labor. I can no longer draw unemployment. I'm like, okay, time for me to retire. So I got 25 years out of it. And I've been retired come this year. October the 31st will be 6 years. I've been retired.
Are you getting a retirement? So you're not getting a retirement plan?
Oh, I'm getting retirement, but it ain't, it ain't much.
Are you getting? Are you old enough to get Social Security yet?
I'm drawing Social Security disability. I'm visually impaired. I had to work.
So the doctor can prove that you're visually impaired, then, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So now the thing is, when I turned 22, I could have gone and signed up for disabled adult child security, Social Security. So if my daddy passed away, I would have drew what he would have drawn. And he probably was drawing a lot more than me when he started. But I didn't do it. So, and he was a journeyman electrician. So he paid in. Because one day we lived in Brunswick, Georgia. And I looked on the bed, and this was his paycheck after taxes. There were 14 $100 bills laying on the bed. I'm like, damn. But he went wherever the work was at. He had to go through the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers to find work.
Yep.
So, now, one time in early 1970s, he had gone to New York City. Well, he came back. He had 6 or 8 places on his head where they had to sew his head shut. Plus, he had a broke arm because somebody mugged him. And the only reason he got to the hospital was because of a taxi. Because even back then in New York City, medical response vehicles, well, any emergency response vehicle, they called hell trying to get to a damn fire or whatever. So people couldn't damn freaking them pull over to the right like they're supposed to. So,
You were in southern Georgia there.
I live in Eatonton, Georgia, Lake
No,
Sinclair.
you said you were in Brunswick.
Well, that was back in the 70s.
Yeah, that's near southern Florida. I mean,
Yeah.
southern Georgia.
Yeah.
On the coast.
I'm an hour back. Brunswick is an hour north of Jacksonville, Florida.
Yeah.
So, and plus, we were about 30 to 45 minutes north of Kings Bay Naval Station in St. Mary's, Georgia.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't there a submarine base there?
Yeah, that's it. Now, is the weather still there or not? I don't know. But now, I'm trying to think what that place is.
I saw it on TV.
I forgot if it was naval. I think it was the Naval Air Station in Brunswick. They had converted part of that to training the FBI agents.
Makes sense.
Yep.
But there's also I think it's an air base near Savannah as well.
Yeah. Then there's the Robbins Air Force Base. Then there's I forgot where that other one up near Marietta, Georgia. Damn, I can't think of that one. But and I've lived in Quantico, Virginia, on that Marine base.
Oh yeah, I've driven by that. It's a big base.
Yep. Then I've been to Parris Island, South Carolina, where they trained Marines.
That's just off Hilton Head.
Yep. Now, my sister's first husband, he was a Marine. Well, there was a time I could have gone and lived with them in Japan, but I'm glad I didn't. That's a long damn flight. So,
I thought you were going to say she left him.
Well, she did. They finally got divorced. No. And the thing is, they did this thing on YouTube. If you're in California and you want to go to Japan, they don't do a straight flight path. They go up the coast and then back down, because they say the curvature of the earth has something to do with the flight path. I'm like, whatever. It's just like, they had to fly to Hawaii, so what's the difference?
Yeah, fly Hawaii to Japan. LA to Hawaii, Hawaii to Japan.
Yep. And I tell you what, I feel sorry for them people in Hawaii right now. Good God Almighty. There ain't no telling what it costs to live on Oahu and all them other islands, because everything either got to come in by plane or by ship.
Robert.
Yeah.
The first time I was in Hawaii and I bought milk, it was almost $10 a gallon.
Jesus Christ.
So I was joking around with the clerk, and I said, I'm going to move to Hawaii and open up a dairy farm. And the clerk told me that the United States' largest dairy farm is on the Big Island. But they ship the milk to California to be pasteurized and then ship it back to Hawaii.
Oh, that's just great.
There's your cost right there, shipping it from Hawaii to California and then California back to Hawaii.
Yep.
There's your cost increase right there.
Because the thing is, depending on how big the cargo ship is, they only can do up to no more than 20 knots, which is 1.5 miles an hour converted. So you take 1.5, and you try to convert that to land miles per hour. It took a while.
Robert?
Yeah.
Look lower left on the screen.
Rumble, did you get lost on the way here?
No, Jim kind of kept me over by him. I think he was lonely.
Jim was supposed to come too. I thought we were all coming to.
He did, but he privatized. went to private, and then
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then he
Yeah,
had to let
Robert,
the dogs out.
all of us over here.
Yep.
And then he went and let the dogs out.
Yeah. Soon as I saw it, as soon as I saw young man Worley coming on, I'm like, "God damn it! I'm going over there." Young man Worley.
I thought Rumple lost his way as Justin did.
I was even surprised it went through and came up because on gyms I had to do it like 4 fucking times before the shit went through.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh well. That's the internet for you. When you're on Wi-Fi, the weather will affect it. There's so many apps. There's so many ways to mess it up, but it all comes from the butthole state, California.
The plan of calling Verizon didn't happen today, like I said yesterday.
Is anybody in? Has anybody seen Ricky?
Ooh, haunted chair. Oh, fireplace.
Yep. He got it. He got a fire up in that joker. You need loud. You long Steve.
See, there you go, Justin.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah.
Oh Jesus Christ! Look at him. He went from being He went from damn Commodore to back down to regular damn. See, he went from Commodore to being a regular.
Back to my rescue shirt.
Damn. Yeah, you better rescue.
Hey, Jim, if the house catches on fire, you gonna come put it out?
Damn.
I'm sorry, you're too far away, but I'll call a company to get you.
Damn.
I bet Jim knows a fireman near Steve.
Yeah. So Jim lives in whatever county he lives in, and Steve's up there in Dayton.
Jim's east
I'm in Montgomery County, and Jim's in Medina County.
And that's how many hours difference? What?
About 3.
3.
Damn.
3.5, like that.
Yeah, time.
So it's about 180 miles ish.
But the
Jim, this was from your house to Dayton.
Nope.
Far away.
Jim.
About how many miles, roughly?
But see,
unfortunately, I'm close to the sapsucker Drew and the sapsucker Justin.
Damn.
Jim, who's closer, Drew or Justin?
Unfortunately, Drew is.
Okay.
No.
That's what I thought.
The time Jim gets in a fire truck and gets to Wally's house, ain't nothing but a big damn pile of ash.
Yeah, Andrew, I'm probably like 35 minutes or so. I'm not sure exactly where Jim's at, but just like when I go to like Montrose or whatever, it's like 35 minutes.
He could get Jim.
Drew become a trainer, so he's a so-and-so follower now.
Yeah.
Damn, Justin's too damn close.
Oh, he is he?
Yeah.
Oh,
man. I might just buy me a damn $1 drone and get somebody to fly it, and I'll fly it all the way to Ohio and find Jim and drop a bomb on his ass.
A lawnmower?
Oh.
You'd have to.
Hey, Robert, if you do that, just make sure it's a stink bomb.
Hey. No, as soon as I know it's his house, the drone will light the bag and it'll be full of dog shit.
Here's the problem. It's not my house.
Well.
Oh, is Sparky cooking again?
I am cooking, yes. I'm just cooking a roast chicken.
Oh, damn it, man.
Chicken?
Don't say roast chicken. I don't know how to.
Well,
no, that's choke your chicken, Jim.
Well, Robert, I almost bought rotisserie chicken today.
Oh,
almost?
Almost.
Almost don't count, but in horseshoes and hand grenades.
You get that one right.
They're really fun to throw.
Nope. Now
Especially,
see,
especially if you let it cook off for about 3 seconds and then toss it.
see what it is. Now Mr. Worley can rotisserie cook a chicken in his fireplace. You just gotta get the right type of wood, like pecan
Oh,
or
he
something.
needs the
Well,
rack.
if it had a rotisserie in it, I could, yes.
He needs that metal rod. He needs the
I
metal
can
rod
make
so
it.
he can rotate.
and hook it up to an electric motor and gear it
Yep.
way down, turn slow, blah 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 blah. But
Yep.
I'm not
No.
trying to get into all the engineering. That causes migraine.
Yeah.
You know what's even easier than doing all that? Making a pizza
Buy a grill that
in
has
that,
rotisserie.
on that fire. A pizza.
Yeah. No. I was at a wedding party one time. Well, lo and behold, at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, we had to go to the butcher shop in downtown Lawrenceville to pick up the pig. I'm riding in the back of the truck with this pig.
And he was eating a
Well,
pig on the way.
nah, but the thing is, they cooked this son of a bitch with the head still on.
Oh,
All
yeah.
that
There's nothing wrong with that.
Ew, God.
Hey, I've
Then,
just cooked the chicken, right? Within just under, I'll be cooking this chicken for about, what, an hour? But this chicken's spatchcocked and it's got like a salt and pepper and garlic herb. Really nice.
damn.
But is that normal to cook it with the head still on?
Well, pig, yeah, definitely, yeah. It's called hog roasting.
Yeah,
But
they
the
do it
thing
when they
is,
put it on the spike and they roll it
Yeah,
over
yeah.
the fire.
yeah,
I've done it many times.
Good fire.
Yeah.
I
yeah,
couldn't
then
think of it.
It's
Then
like
they stuck-
it's like putting Steve in front of a fire and just like letting him cook. You know what I mean? It cooks better with the head on.
Keep turning him.
Jim would be the one cooking.
Keep turning him. He'll
Sorry,
get
Jim.
crispy brown sooner or later.
Nah, but see, they also stuff an apple in the pig's mouth.
Yes, I've heard that.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the night of the party, while they were doing all this mess, I'm getting 3 sheets to the wind drunk off of wine. And somebody said, "You need to stop him." My brother-in-law said, "Nope, he needs to learn." Well, I had to go up 1, 2, 3 flights of steps to get to the porcelain bus. Lay my head on side the porcelain bus and talk to Uncle Ralph about the Buick I just bought.
The Buick.
So what's Jim eating there? It looks like cat food.
Damn, it probably is, knowing him, or dog food.
Mm.
Well, it's fruit cocktail.
Ah, it's fruit cocktail. It looked like basically it looked like cat food.
Yeah. Yeah, the camera makes it look like it could be a can of cat food.
Or baby food.
The can, Jim. That's the can.
Yeah.
Yep. No. But the next day they took that pig's head off, made Brunswick stew out of it, but they left the eyeballs in it. I'm like, oh, God damn, shit, y'all give me the will.
I don't think that's normal, Spurky.
It's watching you, Robert.
But there are people who cook fish and leave the
Yeah.
heads on them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but you've got to leave the fish on the head. If you've got a whole fish, just fillet it, skin it and fillet. Well, if you want to skin it and fillet, but I usually just skin it, put a bit of salt crust over it, a nice little bit of garlic and herb sauce. Lovely jubbly.
Or, Robert, you can just do that.
That shit makes me damn get. Oh God, hell no. That shit.
No.
Oh.
Look at the animation. Look at the
Hell no.
animation.
Yeah, I know.
Justin, do you see this?
He's on fish diet.
Oh, there's the damn Mrs. Energizer Bunny still mad.
Mm-hmm. But no, Robert, if you live here, right, there's a place called Grimsby, the world's fishing town. So basically, you buy a whole cod, you slice it down the middle, you take the bone, basically, you take out what you need to take out, and literally, you then cover it in salt and water and a bit of butter. cover it, let it cook, and then remove the salt, put it onto a plate, a bit of salt and pepper, lovely jubbly. And I can eat that, not a problem. 2 forks, really nice.
But was it? I think it's in Hawaii or somewhere. They take banana leaves.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
and
banana
cook.
leaves, yeah.
Yeah, they cook stuff on banana leaves.
Well,
Yeah.
where Steve is, right, he's got a fire there. He can put his food in a banana parcel and lob it on the fire, and it won't burn.
Yep. Well, the thing is, banana trees up there wouldn't last long because they die off real quick because of the cold weather.
I've never had a problem in mine.
There's quite a few people up here who have banana trees that are very productive.
Damn.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people don't know about food.
Yep. But, the thing is,
he does.
I ate 13 bananas one time.
That was
back in the day. I told my grandma.
Hey, Robert.
Yeah.
Are you sure that you ate them or did you ride them?
Robert, you was gassing
Did
so
you-
much.
Robert, did you get sick afterwards?
No.
I heard he put it in his mouth and moved it around.
Oh,
Robert.
kiss my head. What?
Roasted pig.
In Hawaii, they wrapped
He just wanted to dip.
But see, I went home and told my grandmother about it. And
Just a
she
tip.
said if I ever did that again, she was
Oh,
gonna give me
what the hell?
she was gonna
They
give me
wrapped-
casserole.
They wrapped
Yep.
the pigs in banana leaves at the luau.
Yeah,
Yep.
That's
Hawaii.
tradition.
that's
That's tradition.
Yep. But like I
Yep.
said, I told my grandmama what I did.
Oh,
She
shit.
said she was gonna give me castor oil next time I did that.
That's
And I don't know what castor oil would have done to me, but I didn't do it again.
That might clean you out.
Oh, I think that's probably what she was wanting to
one
do.
way or another. It makes you shit a lot.
Yeah.
The thing is, good food, right, may look horrible, but it tastes bloody nice.
But
That's
the thing
true.
is, now, if I had gone with my sister and first brother-in-law to Japan, there are things they do over there I wouldn't do. They eat raw fish. I'm like, oh hell no.
Hang on a second. Can I make a comment to you, Robert? Have you had raw beef before tapas?
Nope.
That is freaking amazing.
Well, the thing is, back
Justin
what
might
was
have.
it? What was it?
That
in the
is
90s?
amazing, Robert. You want to
I
try
like
it?
medium rare.
Yeah.
I like medium rare, so I know it's still like suffering.
The
Yeah.
one in the middle might have.
Yeah.
What?
The one thing about you and I, right,
Tapas?
Robert, you need to learn.
No,
I've had tapas.
Andrew, I've never had tapas before.
Tapas.
Tapas, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have it with raw
I thought
beef.
you said half-ass.
But
It's slices of raw beef.
Justin,
damn.
you never tapped that ass before?
I just never ate it.
Oh my god. No, see what it is.
You make it sound like it's I tapped his ass.
It's
I-
gazpacho.
Andrew,
as
I
well,
bet
you
you
can.
did tap his ass.
Well,
Peanut,
No.
you're the closest damn dog I got. You know that?
But see, there's a
Yeah,
thing that I am of French descent, but there's something they do over in France I wouldn't do.
Eat frogs.
Women?
No,
Have it.
no escargot.
Yeah, but frogs. Yeah, you want
Snail's
to
eggs. Snail's
No.
eggs.
Yeah, escargot is
You wanna
snail.
eat snails?
Yeah, snails,
hell
frogs.
no.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with them.
Sparky has eaten escargot.
I've ate frogs, snails,
Hey, bud.
zebra, alligator,
Hey,
all
bud.
sorts.
I've
I
had
think
alligator
Sparky-
jerky before. This shit was pretty good.
Sparky Robert, 6th grade.
Sparky, you know where you would fit right in?
And you got Landrew on the other side.
Sparky, you would have fit right in Louisiana.
Yeah, but food is what you make it. It's like,
That
right,
means they're qua-
strange
are
request, right? What about raw lamb?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Ugh. No, I ate goat
Shit.
meat one time. Cooked goat
Where's
meat.
the lamb sauce?
But
I
I
had
ate
goat,
goat.
Robert.
between your ass crack.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, if you look at the recipe I've got upstairs in my file, you can use raw lamb, raw beef, or raw things. The only thing you can't use is raw pork or raw chicken. But
Nope.
raw lamb is basically you can use, and you can use raw beef.
Yeah, I don't trust raw pork. Sorry.
Robert,
don't
I had
know
goat
pork.
in Jamaica before. It wasn't bad, actually.
No,
Pork
pork
is the one I
goes
want
lovely.
cooked well done.
Yeah.
No.
What's that one called? Pork. You
Hi,
can't
Pete.
eat pork raw because of the worms.
It's
Yeah.
got trichinosis or some shit on it.
Yeah.
Pork's
Nah,
got
but
worms in it. Pork's got worms.
no,
Jim,
what
look
was
to your left. Jim, your left side
You got
on the
doggy.
floor.
I know. I got one here, one over there, petting them.
Yeah, one
Um,
was on your left just a second ago.
I
what
know.
was I going to say? Yeah, Andrew, give it a second. Rumpel.
Pete's over
Yeah,
here.
when I was working for the Hilton,
Pete's here.
we used to
Yeah,
serve
that's it.
raw lamb up, raw beef up, but they asked me to do pork, and I can't do pork because pork's got like a worms in it. It's like haddock.
44.
Right? Haddock's the cleanest fish. Cod is got worms in it, and you have to kill them off by cooking them.
Yep.
Mhm.
So
But now, see, the thing was it back in the 90s or early 2000s, I think over in England they had that mad cow disease.
that's because of people doing something to cows they shouldn't have done.
Yeah,
Oh, my God.
not the cows.
No, it's
But
what
Captain
people
Nell
not-
was injured not to do that.
Mhm.
Damn.
Yeah.
So, in other words, they were.
He took the L
So-
away. Damn it.
So, in
And
other words,
other words, they had too many Roberts over there.
oh,
Yeah.
my. No, so in other words, somebody backed the cow up to a 4-foot stump and said, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, that's all.
Wham,
That's how the
bam.
rumors was.
All I have to say is, oops. I missed the
Nah.
break.
Yeah.
Boy,
I don't
Andrew,
know.
Then you've
a
also
long
got
time
like
to
the
get
mad
off.
cow. Yeah.
No.
Andrew.
Nah, see, there's a cartoon on somewhere where they show Charlie Brown doing Snoopy up the butt. I'm
Hey,
like, Jesus
What kind of
Christ.
cartoon are you watching, Robert?
That's what I was
Hey.
going to ask.
Yeah.
Somebody had it. Somebody
Robert.
posted it.
Triple X cartoon.
Robert,
Robert looking in them
you're
Japanese
right.
anime ones.
Jim, you know where he is? On the strange
I
side.
don't want to know where Space Cadet Robert 6th grade is.
He's been looking up them Japanese anime porno cartoons.
Yeah. Pokemon.
Right.
No,
He's been playing Pokemon.
He goes,
Yeah,
hello,
Yeah.
buddy. Look at that split.
there was somebody poking him on.
Yeah, that's what I said.
nah, but there was a damn cartoon on HBO late at night. And they talking about,
Yeah. It must be late at night where you are.
no,
No
Yeah.
shit. That's why you can't sleep.
no, this cartoon was about the
Adult Swim.
But no, see, this was a cartoon using the Lone Ranger, and he talking about I want the Indian and the horse in a natural act, and somebody said, "That goddamn ass man's a goddamn fag." I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Drinking beans, drinking beans.
Well, I said there was that I don't know where that I don't know. But I said when damn Charlie Brown was doing Snoopy at the butt and Snoopy being a beagle, you making that funny damn. So I'm like, Jesus Christ. Took a perfectly damn good cartoon and ruined it.
I wouldn't be able to watch it again.
Nope.
Nope.
I don't know where you see this stuff.
I would never
Right.
look at Snoopy the same again.
Andrew, he's been on that dark web, apparently.
Right.
Hey, yeah,
I'm
well,
only guessing where he's been.
that they probably done took it off. I don't know where I seen it. I just seen it and I'm like,
Oh, sure.
damn, Charlie Brown doing Snoopy up the butt.
I
And then,
don't know where you've been, Robert.
well,
It's been
I
somewhere.
I've seen it, but like I said, that's just
Andrew, can you imagine what that internet browser history looks like?
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
No.
Jim,
Yeah,
Jim, can you imagine that?
Yeah.
Andrew, you better.
Robert's
No.
internet history.
No,
You better be using incognito browser, Robert.
no. Only thing with me and a computer is I would crash a computer.
Yeah, you get too many of those porn tabs open, and that happens every time.
No, see, I am computer illiterate.
Look at
Daphne does Thelma and Scooby Doo joins.
Because I think it was back in '93. Me and my brother were young. The only game was
is this story safe for this stream?
Yes, me and my brother were playing Disney on the computer.
Okay.
And somehow we crashed the computer. I don't know how.
No, but the thing is a miracle they had made a cartoon with Mickey tearing Minnie up in the back end.
Oh my God.
You've seriously got a wrong mind there.
Robert, are you sure you didn't stumble on a porn sites?
What about Daisy and Donald?
Oh, God. No, what about Lady and the Tramp?
Is she a tramp? Dude, I don't know worry about.
No, I mean people who do that.
Here's one that'll mess you up, Robert. Wait. How about Snow White and her 7 dwarfs?
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Yeah, but hang on a second. You get 7 days a week with the 7 dwarfs. You know what I mean?
Except for sleeping, because his ass ain't
awake. What about doing this?
Huh? I don't know.
Look at the animation.
Yeah, I know. It's Sparky. I don't know.
It's a cat.
Oh my God! No, that's another thing.
Smack her in the head.
Nah, that's another thing. When a certain time of the year comes around, you know when cats are doing it. Good God Almighty, boy! That male cat sticks up in that female. That male cat sticks up in that female cat. She's making all kind of racket. Like, yep, cat's out there.
Andrew, there's a dog. Andrew, there's a dog. There's a dog.
Hi, Peanut. Hi, Pete.
Pete.
Damn.
White dog, white and tan. It's Pete. Remember that.
I said Pete.
The other one, he's down there sleeping again.
Hey, Petey. Peanut. Pee on your daddy.
Back here. I still got
Man, Robert's into some weird shit.
Right?
Robert,
I'm trying to think of another Disney one.
Robert, have you been drinking Fireball?
No,
that was me.
Damn. It's too damn early in the morning for that shit.
Robert, it's 2:11 a.m. Where are you at?
No shit, Sherlock.
That was me with the Fireball, and my ass didn't even finish it. I got 4 left.
No, I was asking him if he also was drinking Fireball.
I did good. I got 4 left out of a 10-pack.
Nah, I can't remember. I cannot remember the last time it was I got dog shit.
I'm gonna smoke this cigarette quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll hold the fort down.
We got to think of something. So when he walks back in, it's like obnoxiously obnoxious.
Robert, start talking.
Say what?
Right, Robert, I've got a question for you, right? Do you use the both ends or the one end on your computer?
My only computer is my smartphone. And
I know that. Which end do you use? The bottom end or the top end?
Jim?
Damn. You
Are you hearing this?
Now, see, I came on the other night and defended him. Now he just gonna sit
You
there like,
came on the other night. I didn't know you was a female.
Now, see, I jumped over on Vince's channel, which took a little bit to find.
I don't want to know your personal business, but if you came on, you need to go and see the vets.
He means
Rumple. Hey, Rumple, remember the other night he was like, you need Daddy to buy you one?
Yep.
I have no idea. Hey, Robert, just remember, right? Rumpelstiltskin comes on every night because of one reason. Because he's putting the VCR in the DVD.
No, I upgraded the Blu-ray, Sparky. Get it right.
Well, no, you can't play with Blu-ray. Your body can't make Blu-rays.
Damn. Jesus Christ.
That's
Nah.
Jimmy's job, the Blu-ray.
No, see, what it is, Rumple, back in the day in the military, had to take saltpeter to keep his damn Mr. Winky from getting up.
I think they put that in the food in the breakfast, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Because there were certain people who would tell you what that tasted like, so you stay away from this, this, and this, because they putting something in there to make Mr. Winky stay asleep all day.
Oh, Lord.
Just
Yeah,
like,
because as soon
I
as
have
you
a
came
picture
home,
of Robert. I've got a picture
as
of
soon as
Robert.
you
I
came,
just found it.
as soon as you came home for those 10 or 12 days or whatever, that shit started working again. All of a sudden.
damn, like, where you been all my life?
I thought that we was watching Robert, the tail going back and forth. Just saying.
Damn.
Earth on fire.
Peanut, are you happy in Daddy's lap?
Yeah, that's
Hey,
Robert.
Milo.
That's Robert and Rumpelstiltskin now on the TV on the screen.
Uh-oh.
What?
What the hell? Damn.
All stations alert. The bones are bouncing around.
Damn.
Oh, good God Almighty! Greetings, everybody. Greetings, Fecto.
Oh,
We're
my.
here.
Fecto. Fecto. Did
Where's
little guy?
Fecto? Oh, hey,
little guy-
Fecto. He's in the chat.
Fecto. Did the little guy
Nah.
fall asleep?
You mean he knocked the kid out so he can get out for a while?
Nah, Sparky,
He said,
there's a
drink this NyQuil.
Sparky,
Robert,
there's
how
a
about-
problem
how
with them.
How about
There's a
Rafiki?
problem with
And,
them.
how about Rafiki from The Lion King and Nala?
Damn.
Yeah, come on, man.
Rafiki already had. Hey, Rafiki already had his balls on a stick. Remember?
Damn.
So this is Jim.
No.
This next one is for Jim and his enemies.
Okay.
Shit.
No, see,
Only problem is
Sparky,
he has a mouth move every time I hit him.
The other
no,
problem is I
see,
think Jim might have more than 6 people, not 6. 6 enemies.
No.
Yeah.
no, Sparky, there is a problem with them skeletons.
Is that
Well-
you're an expert?
No, they are anatomically incorrect because they were not showing certain parts that
Well,
had
that's your dirty
disappeared.
mind. That is. That's your dirty mind.
Right?
Yeah, but one of the skeletons
line?
had to be one of the skeletons had to be female and the other one had to be male.
What
Well,
line?
how would you know in the skeleton? They're all dead.
Because the
By the-
bones,
by the bones.
if you study bone structures of
See, told you.
skeletons, the female is going to look different at the bottom half because of her damn hip
Yeah, but he
bones
would
and
come up-
stuff.
You've been watching too much TV, Robert.
Definitely. Or watching something.
That's why he
Animal
was a
Farm.
space cadet.
You told him, or like freaking papers.
He's been watching Animal Farm.
That's why he's a space cadet.
Because he's hot. Because he's up high by the space station.
Uh,
Mm, 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 mm,
I'll
mm.
be right back. I'm gonna grab another log or two.
yeah. We'll keep an eye on
Yeah.
things for you. Robert's good at the dirty side. I'm good at the clean.
Fecto, did he fall asleep again?
Fecto,
yeah.
get your Fecto. I know you can hear me. Bring your ass up here now, mister. Don't make me come down there, boy.
What business do you have with Fecto?
What?
Fecto.
I tell you what, Robert, if you see a crack coming out, then you know he's coming.
Damn.
He said to get his ass up here, so what was he, a bare butt?
Hey, I sent the link to your stream earlier, Jim, and he didn't show.
Well,
What the hell you sending me shit now?
Right.
God damn.
Jim, I 100% agree.
Yeah.
In the world we live in a nice, clean, calm, collective world until we meet Robert.
I'm telling you. That's why he's a damn space cadet up there. 6th grade, by the way, too.
well, y'all send me the money. I will go build a house on the dark side of the moon. Y'all won't never see me again.
Yep. Only problem is the moon will probably switch you out.
Robert would just get a seat to go to the moon.
Just go to Mars.
Oh hell no, that's too far away.
Peanut,
That's
you
too
blow again. Damn dog.
They got oxygen. They got oxygen. They got like little strippers that have like 3 boobs. They got.
Oh yeah, total recall.
That dog was blown.
What
Your
is
dog,
He's
Jim.
over there.
Jim,
Silent
did your dog? Jim, did your dog fart again?
No, I'm just waving the air around.
Bullshit.
Smart ass.
Yes, he did.
Smart ass.
Get your ass to Mars.
Mm.
Hey, I'll be back.
Even P came in and goes, what the heck? No. On
No.
the 15th, 16th, we got snow coming in.
Nope. I'll
You got
be
snow
back.
coming up,
I'm
mate,
about
yeah?
to go to Mars and
Yeah,
kick
the
your
15th and
ass.
16th.
How long do you plan on staying in Mars? 2 weeks.
The only one problem is, Jim, if you got snow coming up, you might have to go to the doctors for that one.
Yeah.
There is something flaky about him anyway.
What?
Yeah, Robert, but you're the biggest flake we got around here.
Robert,
Hey.
what about this one? Right below me.
Well, unfortunately, he's on fire right now. Hey,
He's on fire.
Sparky, back up to the fireplace and let one out. See what happens. Well, damn sure clean the flu out then. No, that was that damn episode of Mythbusters where they were lighting farts on fire. I'm like,
Oh, I remember that one. I watched that. For some reason, they showed that in science class
yep.
I am dumb.
in high
Damn.
school.
Look. All right,
That was
now who's that
10 years ago.
representing? Somebody's mopping. Yep. Well,
He's
they
It's
walking
you
on.
cleaning up the mess after you watching Snoopy porn.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, well, it's pretty sad when a man watches porn like that and then whips out the monkey and starts spanking the monkey. Like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm jacking off. I've got blue balls.
All I'm
Blue
going to
ball-
say
blue
is,
balls. Blue balls, crabs, and the 7-year itch.
oh, dear.
The Commodore
Oh.
itch.
No,
Now, we're going to do that I got on top that Space Cadet Robert, 6th grade.
oh, what was it? That one damn James Bond movie where they were fitting to come
Was this a
on
real
in.
movie or like a Pornhub movie?
No, this was the one with Roger Moore in it, and they were up in space,
Oh,
and he
That
was
was-
fitting to get
Robert,
on.
here comes your banana.
No,
Moonraker?
yeah, Moonraker. Yeah, he was fitting to damn get some wham bam, thank you ma'am, up in space. He was definitely part of the Mile High Club.
Yeah,
No,
Someone's banana.
no.
it's all
See,
yours,
that-
Andrew.
That's Robert eating 13 of them.
All
Hey.
yours, Andrew. If you
See,
can handle it.
cause see, Andrew is above, so the banana is below. So that banana looking for Andrew. Whoop whoop. Damn. Yeah, cock it on one time, buddy.
It's trying to tickle his booty hole.
Oh.
Oh God. Yeah,
Just
we
a
need.
tip.
Yeah.
Jim's invisible.
Oh God.
I
Damn
thought
peanut.
Man.
I
Damn
thought Jim was gonna go invisible.
shit. Only thing left
Invisible
for him
Man
be that
did
damn.
say he might be sub by one of these days.
He was
You
this
never know.
close to getting invisible. Matt.
Never know when
Damn.
he might show back up.
No,
Damn.
that's true.
I guess fact old side he had to go to bed.
No, he's probably figuring the old keyboard.
Now, well, let's see what.
He's probably. Do you know something? He'll make a good teacher. He likes fingering the keys.
Which one, Alicia Keys or her sister?
Well, whichever comes first. Whichever comes first.
I'm getting too old for this shit.
Okay,
Welcome
Danny
to the
Glover.
real world.
Yeah, well, we need a good laugh in this madcap world.
That's right, Robert.
Well, if you take your trousers down, you can laugh at yourself.
Oh, Lord. Don't do that. Don't do that. Bad advice. Don't do that.
Why you're watching Snoopy?
And you're not on live stream.
Preferably.
And you might need a pair of tweezers and a magnifying glass at the same time. But yeah.
No, see, how many are in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We get all
Can you
of
count?
this.
Wow, you can count. Sapsucker can count.
No, see, we all go black screen and we all stand there and then do a damn circle jerk and shoot off first.
Excuse me, I'm going to stay in the fire, thank you.
Yeah, I'm joining Sparky on that one. Sorry.
I think Andrew's ready to go off. I think Andrew's ready to go back to the blow-up doll.
Damn, Andrew started the circle jerk. He was the first one to go play this game. Jesus. Andrew, you all right?
Yeah.
Sure.
He's not used to this adult talk, you know what I mean? He's used to going to the librarians with the vicars.
Yeah. Andrew's always looking at the pictures.
Nah, see, that's the problem. Over somewhere in the world, there was some guy playing golf by himself.
Mm.
And he seen this big red pole sticking out of the ground, and it said ball washer. And he jumped on it and washed his balls.
And you was the second one behind him, right? You just had to get your blue balls washed,
Robert,
right?
No, the
think
dude that
that's
jumped on
a
the pole
golf-
washed the right one. Robert washed the left.
Robert, that's a golf joke.
Yeah, but the problem is, you see, Andrew,
They're like,
this
what
one, right?
the heck going on here?
Yeah, Andrew's a problem, Andrew, right? Women are good at washing balls because they're good at washing up.
Now see, my long game I have a problem with. But now, if there's a good looking
Long
woman,
game or short game?
Or do you want to use the Hoover? Or do you want to use the Hoover?
I just can't, you know.
no, but see now,
It's probably
there's
too
a-
skinny. He goes,
no,
I bet Jim can't even play golf.
no, but see,
well, my putter is too short.
But hey, practices his swings. That's all that counts.
You gotta switch so you can get a few strokes.
Yeah, but I always get a hole in one.
nah,
I've been
see,
married 10 years.
Well,
I always
well,
I've got
you
a
got
hole
better
in
aim
one.
than I got.
no, see, there's a good looking woman on the golf course at the first hole.
Yeah.
If
At the
she's
first
sitting there,
hole, at the first hole, yeah, but they don't want to go to the first hole because the first hole may have crabs in it.
I like seafood.
Right?
God damn it!
if he sees seafood coming out, he better start running.
Just add a little lemon pepper and butter.
This channel's gone south. This channel's gone south.
You got a little crab hanging on your lip.
Crab for dinner.
And then Jim's got the whipped cream anyway. He's got plenty of whipped cream.
I still got some left. Do you want me to get it for you?
No, I don't need whipped cream. She's upstairs.
We got the regular whipped cream or the pumpkin spice.
Yeah, she's upstairs, the whipped cream.
Yeah.
When you turn on the seat warmers in your car and it smells like fish all of a sudden.
I don't see warmers in my truck.
Alexa, announcement.
No, see, that's the thing. See, Jim has a flavor saver, but yet he's got to find one that will allow him to lick it before he stick it.
Oh, shit.
But because they gotta suck it before he fucks it.
Oh God!
Boy, look at the time. It's time to go.
Nah.
Andrew,
No.
do me a favour. Don't mention the word Alexa around here.
Did
Why not?
you change it?
Sparky will go
No, you
off.
just woke the missus up.
Oh,
Hey, Robert.
Trouble.
Hey,
look
Robert.
at him.
At least
He's-
Yeah.
You never said it would wake her.
Sure.
Yeah, but you went into announcements.
Oh,
You said
sorry.
Alexa announcement.
I didn't think it would go through.
It does because on this because the speakers are next door to me Alexa thing.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Hey,
She's gonna come after you with a wooden
Sorry.
stick now.
Andrew's
Yeah.
getting hit with the frying pan.
Hey, Andrew.
hey, Robert. At least Jim ain't like Andrew. Ain't have pussy since pussy had him.
Andrew, safe word.
No.
Oh,
See.
look at that. Andrew's mad now. He's got that sad look.
Andrew, what's your safe word?
Blow up out.
I'm sorry, Sparky, if I did.
Don't worry about it, mate. I'm only winding you up because at the end of the day she's upstairs now. She'll hear it.
Make sure you got a patch kit because you might
Oh,
be
it's
bad at eating.
7:30 your time, so.
Yeah, but she's usually up in about 20 minutes anyway, so you wake her up 20 minutes early. I don't care. At least I better play with a pair of dimples.
No, you gonna care when she comes down there with that iron frying pan.
Yeah, but
Right.
it takes her half an hour to get out of the bed and half an hour to do her teeth because she bites too much.
Oh, damn!
That sounds like a personal problem.
I know that's right.
She's got no teeth in the front, has she? She's got no teeth in the front.
Yeah.
Those are called, Sparky, those are
Do-
called gummies. In case you
Do
want
not say the wrong thing to the missus. Otherwise, you will get the frying pan about the
That's-
back of the head.
That's a gummer hummer.
Damn. Hey, but the thing is somebody had to put some KY jelly on it first.
What?
Is that before or after he licked it?
It's your turn.
I think this channel's gone south.
That was very fast.
Out to the border.
Oh, God. Damn, 2 o'clock in the morning, and
I will be nice.
Poor old Justin just crying his eyes out over there.
I just can't with
Hey,
y'all.
just remember, Justin, remember this, right? You was always born as a Michelin man. You've always got the tyres, but you've never had the air valve.
oh, God. Nope. Oh, God, I'm about to choke on myself.
Only on my stream does stick itself.
Nah.
Did Robert said that he was choking on his own stick?
Hey, Jim.
Something about he's going to choke himself.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, Jim, it's not to be bigger than a thumb to choke on it.
It was Rafiki's
It wouldn't
stick
take
from
much.
Lion King. He's got the 2 balls on the end of it.
He probably chokes on a hot dog going down.
Oh,
Some people are
Jesus.
into that autoerotic asphyxiation.
You already
Yeah.
know Robert don't have a gag reflex, remember?
We all got one there, Justin.
Yeah, what the hell, Andrew? You talk like you got experience, boy. Do not open the door for that one on yourself. Please do not open the door for that one on
I'm
yourself.
telling you.
I am stopping you right there. Do not open the door for that on yourself.
All I'm going to say, Andrew, do
Andrew
us a
said
favor,
we
right?
can see who can go farther.
I'm talking about
Andrew.
gagging.
Do me a favor, when you go to the golf course, find the lady.
It's gonna be a
and
banana
ask her-
practice contest.
ask
See
the
who
lady
gets
at the
first.
golf course. If you want, ask the lady at the golf course, Andrew, can she drive your iron in for you?
No, there was a radio station in Atlanta one time.
Why the
And I
hell you
don't know
changing the
what.
subject?
No, but the conversation. No, the conversation on this radio station was this one girl said she didn't care if her man went down on her when the field was muddy, if you know what I mean.
No, pass. Thank you.
When it was that time of the month, she didn't care.
Yeah, but that's their painting decorators. It's called in the UK.
I'm like, God
Paint
almighty.
That's what they call it in the UK. Is painting decorators or strawberry syrup.
I'm like, Jesus Christ. Now, when the thing starts smelling like unwashed tuna, it's time to leave.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's something fishy about it.
But the only thing that's fishy around here is just your armpits.
Go bed.
Nah, I have to say this. I was dating a girl in school.
Go bed. I'm tired.
Was she a minor?
Was this
No, nah, but this girl, somebody did not teach her about deodorant. And her armpits smelled like crystal burgers.
Yeah, but how would you know? How would you know? How far did you go with her?
So then you just hold her arms down so you don't smell it and go to town.
No, but you know, as many times that I had been to crystal restaurants.
Robert, I think we all knew somebody that actually really smelled bad.
Yeah, I do. I know somebody that smells. It's got your armpits.
But now her armpits actually smelled like crystal burgers at the crystal restaurant.
Oh, God.
That's why Robert was up her arms to get the burgers out.
Yeah, but the problem is that's not sticky cheese what he's playing with.
Oh.
Sticky cheese would be below the waist on that one.
That's all the deodorant she stuck up there. That's what's got stuck up there, all the burgers.
And that's not whipped cream around his mouth, by the way. Don't worry about it. It's just been porn bombed.
So it's not coming.
Come on, the cheese.
Nah, but see, now one time we were tongue wrestling, and she thought I had been drinking. I'm like,
you do, don't you? You've been drinking every day.
Nah, but you know, I could. Now she went away. She came back to school. Well, one day she just openly admitted it. She wanted to take me to bed. I'm like, yeah.
Robert, if you take her to bed, you got to make sure you've got a bed first.
Robert, she wanted to do you.
I know, but after the armpit thing, I don't know. Miss Pinky might have then been a lot worse.
Put on her back.
I would have had to put her in a damn tub of bleach.
Well, the problem is the front and back almost look the same.
It's like when you have to shower with your ladies, right? At the end of the day, the best thing about showering with the ladies, Andrew, you have to learn this, Andrew, is the soap always slips out your hand.
Andrew knows about dropping the soap.
Oh, yeah. Soap for the rope.
Yeah, well.
Night, Andrew.
Night, Andrew. Don't get mad and don't do anything that Robert wouldn't do.
Yeah.
We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Yeah, take care, Andrew. Look after yourself, mate.
Andrew, what happened?
He left.
Oh,
you got to get a bed.
Oh, okay.
He's got to find that repair kit.
He was like, "You bitches ain't about to start picking on me. I'm leaving."
Nah,
He
but
had to
no.
go check his butter to make sure it was the right length.
I thought I was
Oh
gonna go
my
find soap or something.
And you had to make sure you had to make sure it was a 6-iron or a driver.
And
Yeah.
he had to make sure he had all the balls for the game.
It's by the Steve, right? He likes playing with the mowers, right? The only problem is when they get a big bush, he has to use the alligator clips.
Nah, this is the damnedest video I've seen on YouTube. This lady
Yeah.
was actually discussing what your partner would think when you go down to eat, what they taste like. I'm like, Jesus
What the
Christ.
hell?
Yeah, but the problem is, you see, right, is when you go down that far, right, the only problem with it is you get a free mustache.
Not unless it's clean.
Well, the red mustache then it'll be then.
Oh, the red one, yes.
But the thing is, I don't
But
know.
that's why you got the carpet so you can flush the teeth when you're done.
Oh my!
Just you to come out with that one.
Well, but they say depending on what a lady eats, her diet will dictate what it tastes like. I'm like, yeah.
It's the same thing when guys decide to explode in their mouth.
Where is this channel going to, by the way?
That's why Robert eats pineapple all the time.
Oh, God.
Pineapple and honey.
Damn. No, what was that? That movie Hollywood Nights. Have y'all ever seen that one?
No.
But there was a scene where the guys pee in the punch bowl, and there's one lady said, "Yeah, it seems like I've had that taste in my mouth before." I'm like, "Oh my God!" They don't get it. The punch bowl has just been pissed in.
Yep.
Oh God. I think it's time to change the subject because oh my God, I'm hurting from laughing so hard.
That's what she said.
Oh God. David Sparky. Oh
Now,
God.
Robert, when you laugh so hard, you're not supposed to bang the balls on the ground.
Hey, Robert, just imagine if Fecta was up here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, don't forget to give Steve a like too for the video.
Did you see Lick? I can't lick Steve. No, thank you. I don't know where he's been.
Me and Fecto are talking about the tree work here.
What's that?
Being dead.
I meant Fecto on the panel.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I people up here. There's only 2 likes on the video.
Well, I got one more.
I
And that's it. I got one more.
Well, 2 people watching.
If I exit, I'll probably freeze, so I'll do it tomorrow.
I was number 2. I wasn't number 1, but I was number 2.
Let me phrase that later on today.
Now, the thing is, one slip of the lip and you're in some deep shit.
Definitely.
Yeah, but loose lips sink ships.
Lord hammers.
At least that's one thing, right? Rumpelskin. At least one thing. When you was in the army or in the navy or whatever you was in, right? At least that's one good thing, right? One good thing you did, right? Is at least you can scream when you get bitten.
Actually, if you Coast Guard chicks are okay if you can catch them. Air Force chicks are fucking hot. Navy chicks are all fat. Army bitches are like for real. They are.
I know a Navy chick, right? And I thought like that when I met her, like it wasn't what I was thinking.
See?
Yep.
And Army chicks just
like,
fucking you talk to them for like a week and they give it up.
Well, she can keep it.
What about Marine chicks?
They will send your ass to the fucking colonel the minute you're done. They don't know. It don't matter how drunk they get, what they say to you, your word is nothing when you see that guy the next morning.
That's it.
They send your ass right there.
Mm-hmm. It's like when
on my desk and it's January.
Mm.
And if you find the colonel's daughter and she don't tell you, oh, this is my daughter, my daddy's the colonel, you're fuck.
You're busted. You're
Your
busted.
ass, yeah. You get some NJPs. You get your ass is on barracks restriction. Like, fuck, yeah.
Never try and date a vicar's daughter. That's holy grail. That's the holy grail.
Nope.
Sparky,
I don't care what the hell she looked like. Don't do it.
Yep.
That's a death wish waiting to happen.
Sparky, what's a vicar?
What?
What's a vicar?
A church person, like a pastor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
If you bang a vicar's daughter, all you get is a cross. Her cross.
I was gonna guess like a politician. I wasn't sure what it was.
Yeah, but
hang on a second. If you date a politician's daughter, you get the hammer instead.
If you do the vicar, though, you don't have to go to church on Sunday because they're already praying at the house.
That's not how that works.
Yes, definitely true. That one, Rumhall.
No, what you do is you move out to the country and you find a farmer's daughter.
Yeah, but a farmer's daughter likes it in the hay, rolling the hay.
FarmersOnly.com.
You don't have to be lonely.
And if you like it being a mower's daughter, you know what I mean? The problem is with that, the actual grass cutters, right? You've got to be over 18 because you've got to train them how to use the actual magic wand on the grass cutter.
God.
Teach them how to ride the mower.
Yeah, ride the mower, but the magic wand, over 18.
Yeah.
You have to remember that, Facto. What's his name is? Rumpel. Over 18 only for you, okay?
Yeah. No, the
I know
thing
your
is,
condition, you see. I know you've got that condition, you know what I mean? You've got bad eyesight.
yeah, well, like I said, you gotta learn how to ride the joystick.
Mm.
Yeah.
Open up that grass flap.
So, Robert, did you learn to ride the shaft?
I was like, wait, I'm not the only one that heard that, right?
He said you got to learn how to ride the shaft. I figured I'd ask him.
I just want to
We
see how
always
long it
always
takes back
knew
in the
that Robert was a shaft rider.
Damn.
Was that a short one or a long one? Or short strokes or long strokes?
Well, yeah. How would you know?
I'm only going by what you just said.
It was the steel cable one. He liked it rough.
Oh, okay, you like it rough. Well, for his pleasure, right?
Robert.
No, see.
Darwin grip.
Damn space cadet.
Yeah, whatever, jackass bastard.
I can tell somebody needs a good cup of coffee down there now. The only cream he's got is the girlfriend's.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Right hand and left hand.
Hey, well, just make sure your kickstand's still working in the morning before you fall out of bed.
Shit, that helps you balance if you fall.
Yeah.
Damn. Nah. In all seriousness, I used to work for the Atlanta Air School for the Deaf in Clarkston, Georgia, and this guy was talking about what they did in Vietnam. I'm like, oh hell no.
Oh,
Yeah, but that's a bad story. That be Vietnam.
Yeah, they said the whores over there opened up, put a razor blade in. Here comes G.I. Joe. Bam! Oop! Filet fion, whatever. He got filleted quick. He said one guy got lucky. He ran his finger up in there first. I'm like, yeah.
But over there is $15 each. They love you long time.
Damn.
Yes. And it's like the Chinese drumsticks, you know what I mean? The drumsticks. They're not
Damn.
chopsticks. Like, Justin knows what I mean about that. He likes playing with drumsticks.
But if your mama lets you spend $5, they think you do.
Yeah, well.
But no, I've been all sorts of basically. I've seen all sorts. I mean, when I went to Bangladesh, it's like you get onto the in the car, and the guy says to you, "Where would you like to go all the way?" I said, "I've always been the all the way guy. I'm afraid."
Damn.
He doesn't understand that.
Well, of course not. Why would
Are
they?
you tired, Steve?
Oh shit!
Right.
I've been
Yeah.
working all
Have
day.
you been, have you been chopping that wood again?
I haven't been cutting the wood yet.
I know what it's like, I mean, when you got to cut some wood.
I'm about to call it a night and actually lay here and relax for a few, watch this fire.
Yep.
Yep.
Just make sure you get. Yeah.
You're going to enjoy yourself. That's the main thing. Just relax in front of the fire, fall asleep, and you'll be on about Mark 7 when you're finished. And if you come out like a lobster, we'll know about it.
Yep. Shit. Damn. I got to call it too. I'm about to go to sleep.
Now, see, Robert, all that laughing you did made me a tired old man.
Yeah. No.
But don't forget, Robert's going to have to bang the bishop now.
I still gotta walk home.
What do you mean, bang the bishop? Oh, that's fucky.
Where do you gotta walk home from, Rumple?
Well, actually right now I'm at my buddy's house, who lives 2 blocks from me, which is fine. I mean, he asked me to keep an eye on it, but
Yeah, but don't forget the stop and search rules in your town. They'll get the ladies coming after you.
they don't even.
Nice fluffy handcuffs.
Yeah.
I'm the one that had Fireball. I'm waiting for that shit to kick in. I'll probably kick it on the way home.
Oh yeah.
Now, was that the right eye or left eye that you're watching place with?
Huh?
Damn.
Huh?
Right eye, left eye.
God, here comes Vince. Let's all get out of here. Here comes Troublemaker.
Run!
Oh,
Holy
my
shit!
God.
Vince, just be glad you weren't here earlier.
Yeah.
Vince, don't you got school tomorrow? Shouldn't you be in bed?
Damn. Today is tomorrow.
He must not be finding the sheep then.
Well,
I didn't know everyone was still on. No, I'm not coming up.
We were actually just getting off, Vinny.
Yeah.
We're about to close down.
I was trying to be funny, Vince. Don't be like mad at me.
Steve, the vicar, needs to go to sleep.
Yep.
He's sleeping now, the way it looks.
Do you know, I've got a photograph of Steve, right? Looks like a vicar.
Oh, ain't he far away?
Well, Steve, thanks for letting us come up.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. Was a pleasure.
All right.
Yeah, definitely.
Sounds good.
Have
Night,
a
bro.
good
See you
night.
down the stream. Night. Bye
Yeah,
bye.
take care of yourselves, everyone. Look after yourselves.
Later.
Thanks, Steve, for letting us sexually entertain you tonight.
No problem.
Night, Paul.
Yeah, you take care, Justin. Enjoy your playing with disco lights.
Yeah.
That's what you call it these days.
Uh-huh.
So are you busy then tomorrow then, Steve? Or are you just going to be plodding around the house?
No, I got shit to do down south.
Okay. And like I said, if you, I'm always on IG if you ever want to laugh. And like I said, I know, how is Emily, by the way? I was going to ask her, did you get that problem sorted with Apple?